For the next week, I'm gonna flip items on Mercari, and the goal is to make $500 in sales. Starting things off, I recently purchased a Pokemon Celebrations booster box for $57, and I thought it would be fun for this video to open that box up and see if the cards inside are worth more than I paid. This typically isn't the best way to resell Pokemon. The best way in my experience is to buy a booster box and hold it long term until it appreciates, but what's the fun in that? The cards we're looking for as we open this booster box up are Charizard worth $88, Mew Full Art worth $54, and then Umbreon Rare Holo worth $35. As you guys can see from this booster box, we got 4 packs from a different set and then 10 packs from the Pokemon Celebration set. I kind of had a change of strategy with how I want to resell this booster box. I think I'm only going to open up these 5 packs, and then the rest of these packs down here I'm actually going to resell on Mercari. Chances are we're not going to get better cards out of these packs than what they'd be worth reselling them, but I still want to give you guys some interesting content by opening some of these packs. Boom, we got a full art trainer card right here. We've got 4 more packs to go, but this wasn't a bad one. From the other 4 booster packs, I found some more cards I could resell, such as a Mew EX, a full art Pikachu card, and a Team Rocket Zapdos card. So now that we've opened up 5 booster packs and found 5 cards that are worth reselling, including the Greninja card that's worth around $5, it is time to list everything we got on Mercari. I just took about 15 minutes to take pictures of everything we got, and I decided we're gonna sell all of our goods in 3 separate listings. Starting things off, the first listing we're gonna go ahead and do is for the 5 unopened Pokemon Celebrations booster packs, and I'm gonna sell those for $29.99 plus shipping, since according to the research I've done, it seems that that set goes for about $5 to $6 a pack. Next up, for the second listing, I put the other 5 packs for sale that are from random sets, and I priced it at $29.99, but free shipping this time, and the goal with that is to make my money back from the first 2 listings and then try and profit from the third listing, which is the 5 rare cards we got. I decided to sell the 5 rare cards I pulled all in one bundle, since some of those cards aren't really worth that much money and it wouldn't be worth selling them individually. When you take a look at the listing I did, you guys can see I took a picture of each of the rare cards individually, and then I took a picture of all of the cards together. Next up, for the description, I made sure to mention that the cards are in really good condition. Finally, for the price on this listing, I priced it at $12, which is $3 below market value, and I'm hoping it sells pretty quick. Now that you guys know how to list items on Mercari, be sure to check them out at the top link down below, since I want to work with them more in the future. And with that being said, let's get some more items to resell. So guys, you might be wondering, why did I just take my one-of-one Toyota Lamborghini to McDonald's? Well, basically, I posted some ads on Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace saying I pay cash for new, used, or cracked Apple products, and then someone reached out to me with an iPhone 12 mini for sale, and he initially wanted $400 for it.
She didn't get it.
Obviously, he didn't get that much money, since that's hopefully how much I'm gonna sell the phone for, but after some negotiation, I was able to talk the dude down to $320, and now we're going inside McDonald's and I'm gonna meet the dude. The dude told me he was already inside, so let's head in. Are you here to sell the phone?
Yes, sir.
The iPhone 12 mini?
iPhone 12 mini.
Thanks, dude. You took the iCloud off and stuff?
Yep, it's unlocked. Password's on there. 0000.
Sick. What carrier did you originally have the phone on?
AT&T.
Cool. I'm just gonna check a couple things real quick.
Go ahead.
And just like that, I checked the phone's IMEI number by typing *#06# on the phone dial. This gives you a 15-digit long code that tells you if a phone is reported stolen or if it's still being financed in payments. This phone ended up all good, and the iCloud was also removed, so I went ahead and bought it. All right, man, everything looks good. Is 320 good? Because that's what we said on Messenger.
320 work.
Do you have Cash App?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll send the money on there. Do you know your cash tag?
There you go.
Perfect. Okay, money sent. Thank you so much, man.
Of course.
I just left McDonald's. As you guys can see in my hands, I got the iPhone 12 mini that I'm gonna be flipping on Mercari. You bet your butt, as soon as I get home, that baby is gonna be listed. And then starting tomorrow, which is day 2 of this challenge, I'm going to be starting a little trip over the next week where I go to a bunch of different areas like Chicago, Iowa, New York, and Phoenix. So I'm going to a bunch of different places throughout the next week. And with that being said, tomorrow when I'm in Chicago, I'm gonna be hitting up a couple different thrift stores that I think might be good based on some research. We are officially in Chicago. It's absolutely freezing outside, but we're still gonna go to some thrift stores today, starting with this one behind me. It's 3 stories tall, and according to the internet, it's one of the best in Chicago. The next thrift store that we're gonna be hitting up is in the richest area, so I'm excited to compare the two and see which one we find better stuff at. But for now, we're gonna go inside this thrift store because it's cold and I need to go inside somewhere. So first off, in this thrift store, we found some Disney Frozen 2 Olafs. They're literally packaged and sealed. So I'm gonna look them up real quick to see how much they're going for on Mercari. Disney Olaf Pop. Let's see what pops up. All right, so now I'm gonna go to sold listings to see what they're actually selling for. And it looks like they're going for anywhere between like $10 to $15 on the high end. And they're selling in the store for $5. So they've got a lot right here. To limit risk, I'd say we get like, what, 4 or 5 of them?
Yeah, to get 5.
Get 5? All right, so we're gonna get 5 of them to start off, and that's a pretty good find. Other than those Funko Pops, which I put in this basket right here, we didn't find anything downstairs, so now let's head upstairs. All right, guys, so after quite a bit of looking around upstairs where they have their entire clothing section, I think I found another item we could resell. I found this Neiman Marcus black and blue bag selling on Mercari for $23, literally the exact same bag, and they have 2 of them selling in here for $7.99. So I'm definitely gonna pick these up, and now let's check out. So in total in Salvation Army, we spent $38.12, and if we sell all of this stuff that's in my hands, we should get about $100. So guys, now we're gonna hit up the next thrift store in the rich area of Chicago, and maybe we'll get some better stuff. All right, guys, so we're apparently now in the wealthiest area of Chicago. It definitely doesn't look too fancy, but we're here. It looks like a decent area, and we're 1.6 miles away from the thrift store. As soon as we pull up, I'll let you guys know. Once inside the thrift store, we found a Wii for sale. How much do you guys want for the Wii?
Actually, there's no price on it.
We found a Wii in here. I still personally love Wii, and I know for a fact I could sell this, so for the right price, it's worth it. So it looks like on Mercari, Wiis are going for around like 50 to $60. So if we can get it cheaper than that, I would definitely go ahead and pick this up.
We will be 40 half off, which was going to be 20.
20 bucks? I'll do it. I'll do 20 bucks. After finding the Wii, I went through the store's video games and found a couple I think are worth reselling before checking out. So in total, guys, at that second thrift store, we spent $29.77. And I did the math. If we sell everything for what I think we can sell it for on Mercari, we should get like 90 to 100 bucks for it. So with that being said, we're gonna head back home, list everything we got today, and then I'll check in with you guys in a couple days with how the Mercari sales are doing. It's been about 3 weeks now since the last clip you guys saw, and well, as you guys can probably tell behind me, I'm back in Wisconsin now in my parents' backyard after what I'd like to call a pretty crazy adventure. Over the last 3 weeks, I toured a $20 million Bitcoin mining facility. I bought my very first car to rent out on Turo, and that car broke down the next day, and I confronted the people who sold me it. On the bright side, that entire situation made for some really good YouTube videos, and I'm going back to Arizona literally today to continue the Turo series. So guys, stay tuned for updates on that. And with that being said, you're probably all wondering, how did the Mercari sales do the last 3 weeks? As you guys can see by my Mercari page, the only items still listed on my page are one of the 2 Neiman Marcus purses I bought and one of the video games I ended up purchasing. Literally everything else ended up selling, all the way from the iPhone to the Funko Pops. The other video games ended up selling, and one of the Neiman Marcus purses also sold, which was kind of surprising. I was a little bit worried about those. In total, from everything we sold in this challenge, we brought in about $360.99 of revenue, which means we hit our goal, but product expenses came out to another $374.90. And finally, shipping expenses / Mercari fees added another $80.32 to our total. So that leaves us with a profit of $105. That's definitely not bad, and it's money I can use to fund my passive income streams like my Turo business, or I'm also saving to buy a Bitcoin mining rig right now. So some awesome videos are coming soon, everyone, and drop a like if you enjoyed this one. Peace out.